Take a look at these. Okay. So question 18.28 says starting with benzene and any other reagents that you need, design a synthesis for each of the following compounds. So for A, we want to start out with benzene as our initial substrate. And, something that you can do is kind of look at each one of those substituents and just ask yourself, well, how would I put that on? And we know that the acyl group is going to be put on using a Friedel-Crafts acylation. So you would use this acid chloride and aluminum chloride. Then to put on a bromine, you would use bromine and of course some iron 3 bromide. And then to put on, excuse me, to put on this isopropyl group, different color, that you could use isopropyl chloride and aluminum chlorides. You could use Friedel-Crafts for both of those. But, two of these are ortho-para directors, these two, and then here I've got a meta director. Does anybody have an idea, or did anybody have a strategy about which group they would add first in this specific case? Which group would you put in first?
I put in the ketone.
Put in the ketone? Okay, so if we were to do that, so if we were to put in the carbonyl first, so let's say we used, this is acetyl chloride. Anyhow, if we were to use that acid chloride, then aluminum chloride, we would end up with this compound. So carbonyl's in the right place. But this is a meta director, so it's going to direct to this position and this position. So the only thing that it would help you install would be the bromine, and thus if you use bromine in iron 3 bromide, then you would end up with this compound where you have the bromine here. But the bromine is an ortho-para director. So it's going to direct to this position and this position. And the acetyl group is going to direct to this position and this position. So the bromine is going to win. And it's probably going to direct, more to this position than anywhere else, I would say. But you would still get a mixture, since it's going to direct to here, here, and here. So that would give you a lot of mixtures. So somebody else says, start with a bromine. So maybe we could start with a bromine. So I'm not so sure about this one. Not 100% sure. I'm going to delete it for now. And then if we were to put the bromine in first, so let me just delete that. If we put the bromine in first, so if we use bromine and iron 3 bromide, put our bromine on the ring, this, and then that's an ortho-para director. And so now it's going to direct to these 3 positions. And the only one that we want to put something in would be this position. And so could we put the Friedel-Crafts, the alkylation, could we do that? Yes, if we used a blocking group. But the problem with that is if we try to install a blocking group, it's going to end up in the wrong spot. It would end up where one of those 3 yellow carbons are. So what if we tried to put the isopropyl group in first? So if we put that in first, if we used isopropyl chloride and aluminum chloride, then we end up with cumene or isopropyl benzene, this compound. And now this is an ortho-para director, but this thing is so gigantic that it's going to direct to this position preferentially for sure. Right? Is everybody with me on that? That this would direct to the para position much more than the ortho position because it's so sterically hindered? Okay, cool. So then we could do the Friedel-Crafts acylation. Remember, this is a activator. It's not a deactivator, so there's no problem to do Friedel-Crafts. So we would just use acetyl chloride, this compound, You don't need to know the name. I'm just throwing it out there. And then that would put that ketone in the correct position. So now we've got our isopropyl group where we want it, and we've got the ketone. Now, the ketone, that is a moderate deactivator, and it's also a meta director. And so this group is going to be directing to the ortho positions, and the acetyl group is going to be directing to its meta positions. And so everything is directing to those two carbons in the aromatic ring that I have highlighted. And thus, if we just take it and we treat it with bromine in the last step, so we take it and we treat it with some bromine and iron 3 bromide, we end up with the desired product. Any questions about that one, about the strategy I used there? So this limits the number of steps. It's only a 3-step synthesis. You just do the alkylation first, the acylation second, and the bromination would be the third reaction you'd want to use for that one. Okay, well, let's try the next one. So I'm going to go over to a blank document just to give myself some more blank space. So let's see, this is 18.28B. Another cool compound, an aniline derivative where we have our amino group. Sorry, amino group, not a nitro. It came from a nitro, didn't it? And then we've got a propyl group, and then we've got a bromine. Let's kind of write down, how would you add these groups? The only way that we know how to add a bromine is to use bromine and iron 3 bromide. So iron 3 bromide. The only way we know how to add a propyl, like just a straight chain propyl, is not through alkylation, but it's actually through Friedel-Crafts acylation. Son of a gun. There we go. Am I still recording? Good. All right. Okay, so the only way we know how to do that is through acylation, and then of course you need to do a Clemmensen reduction using the zinc mercury amalgam to reduce that to the alkyl group. So we would have to do that. And then the amino group, the only thing we know about that is nitration. So that's going to come from nitric acid and sulfuric acid mixed together. Well, let's see here. I mean, if we had this compound, so I'm going to do a little retrosynthesis. If we had this compound, if we had the nitro installed, and if we had the alkyl group like this, then this is a meta director. It would direct to this position. And this is an orthopara director, and the para position is blocked, so this would direct to this position. So that means this would be a good intermediate to make, this molecule that I have drawn in red. So then it comes down to, do we want to install the nitro group first, or do we want to install the alkyl group first? Well, you remember that we can't do Friedel-Crafts if we have a strong deactivator. So that means it would probably be best to add the propyl group first and then add the nitro. Then we can add the bromine and just do the reduction last. So what's that going to look like? Let me just maybe move this guy out of the way so we can keep it in our mind's eye. We'll just put it all the way up here just so we don't lose sight of it. And so what's this going to look like? We're going to start out with benzene, our starting material. And, it's just kind of step by step plodding along. First thing we need to do is the Friedel-Crafts acylation. So we're going to take this acid chloride and aluminum chloride, and we're going to put that acyl group where we want it, like this. Then we need to do a Clemmensen reduction. So the zinc mercury amalgam, HCl, can heat that up, and that means we're going to have propyl benzene. So we've got our propyl group like that. Now we can do our nitration. And since this is an ortho para director, but it's so dang big, because if you make a model, you'll see how this thing is dangling off the end. It kind of blocks this position in this one. And so we can do our nitration using nitric acid and sulfuric acid, and that gives you this compound. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got our nitro, and now this group activates this position and this position, and this group is going to activate at this position. So now we're set up to do our bromination. So let's do the bromination. We need bromine, iron 3 bromide, like that, and we end up with this compound. We have our nitro. Now we've got our bromine, and we've got 1, 2, 3 carbons. And then the very last step, we can do our reduction, followed by our aqueous workup. Step 1 is going to be zinc and HCl. We can heat that. And then the second step, since that would produce aniline, right, that would give you NH3 plus after the first step. So then you need to treat that with sodium hydroxide, and that rips off the proton to give you our desired product. So we have our propyl group, we have our bromine, and we have our amine, just like that, my friends. So let's count the number of steps. We get step 1, Friedel-Crafts. Step 2, Clemenson. Step 3, nitration. Step 4, bromination. Step 5 and 6, the reduction, followed by a basic workup. There you have it. I think that's a lot of chemistry for one day.